Thanks for tuning in. I'm Karen Lair with a look at the top news headlines for Sunday, June 30th. Officials say the teenager at the center of a statewide Amber Alert Sunday afternoon has been found safe. Your phone probably alerted you about the missing 16-year-old from Mountain Home around noon on Sunday after her family reported her missing. Police believe she was abducted from her home in the middle of the night by a man in his mid-20s named Eric Javier Miramontes Anaya. They were found in Boise. No word yet if charges have been filed. Well, for many, floating the Boise River is a 4th of July tradition, but officials have yet to announce an official opening date for this summer's float season. The good news, flows have been decreasing since last week, with water now dipping below 1,500 CFS. In order to safely open for floating, officials are looking for that sweet spot right around 1,200 CFS. Crews have been removing debris from the banks to assure conditions are safe as soon as floaters get the okay, and it could still happen in time for the 4th. County officials plan to send out an update on Monday. Well, as you start making plans for your 4th of July celebrations, make sure to plan for a sober ride home. The Idaho Transportation Department is partnering with roughly 60 agencies across the state to keep roads safe this Independence Day. From July 1st through 7th, law enforcement across the entire Gem State will be on the lookout for impaired drivers. The best advice, if you plan to be celebrating with alcohol, just leave your car at home. Well, with thousands of people constantly moving to Ada County, the coroner's office is struggling to keep up. Since 2011, their caseload has increased by more than 75%. Every weekend, their cooler space fills up with a current max capacity at just 20 bodies. They've been working out of the same building for decades, and Coroner Dottie Owen says it's time for an expansion.
We need more cooler space. Our cooler, we're consistently full. If we had any kind of mass fatality incident here whatsoever, we would really be struggling. We'd be scrambling.
In tonight's State of 208, we sit down with Coroner Dottie Owens to learn more about how population growth in the Treasure Valley is impacting their day-to-day operations. To see the full story, head to 6onyourside.com.
Now, Steve Liebenthal with the On Your Side forecast.
A pretty nice weekend here in southern Idaho with temperatures at or slightly below average in most places, but we have a southerly flow moving in, and that's going to warm things up as we go into Monday. The week will start out on the warm side, but you see the clouds starting to come onto the coast, and that's ahead of an area of low pressure, a trough that will move in on Tuesday, and that will cool our temperatures, bringing us a relatively cool 4th of July. Independence Day will be slightly below average temperature-wise, but again on Monday, temperatures rise into the low 90s. 92 is what we're expecting in Boise. The cool down starts on Tuesday with an afternoon high of 85, pretty close to average, and then those temperatures a few degrees below average for Wednesday and Thursday, which is the 4th of July. Then a warm up coming our way for next weekend, back to the mid 90s. For the latest news headlines and up to the minute forecast, go to 6onyourside.com.